Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about how the Great Wall of China was built. You will be amazed by the way this magnificent structure was built, so make sure to watch the video till the end. The Great Wall of China is one of the world's most iconic structures and a testament to the power of human ingenuity. The sheer scale of the project is truly mind-boggling, considering that it stretches over 13,000 miles. During this time, the various states that dotted the landscape of China were constantly at war with each other. The Sui Dynasty undertook major repairs and renovations during the 6th century AD. The initial step was to survey the terrain and determine the best route for the wall. This foundation was then covered with bricks or tiles that were made from a mixture of clay and sand. The bricks were laid in a specific pattern to ensure that the wall was stable and durable. In mountainous areas, the builders had to contend with steep slopes and unstable foundations. It is estimated that over the centuries, more than 1 million people worked on the construction of the wall at any given time. It required a well-organized system to manage the movement of people and materials. Its strategic importance in defending China from nomadic tribes is undeniable. However, it's also a symbol of Chinese culture and identity. The wall's construction involved a massive undertaking, requiring careful planning, skilled craftsmanship, and the mobilization of a huge workforce. Is the Great Wall of China the only wonder of the ancient world? Don't forget to hit the like button for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching. The answer is no. The Great Wall of China is not the only wonder of the ancient world. In fact, there are several other ancient structures and sites that could be considered wonders, each showcasing the ingenuity, skill, and ambition of the civilizations that created them. Some of the other wonders of the ancient world include the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Colossus of Rhodes, and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Each of these structures was a marvel of engineering and architecture for its time, and many of them continue to inspire awe and wonder today. Despite the challenges and hardships faced by the builders, the Great Wall of China stands as a testament to human ingenuity and determination. The logistics involved in the construction of the Great Wall of China were truly impressive. The government established supply depots along the route of the wall to store food and other supplies for the workers. They also built roads and other infrastructure to facilitate the transport of materials. The logistics of the project were so complex that the government even developed a system of accounting to keep track of the costs and resources. These workers were not professional soldiers, but rather ordinary citizens who were conscripted for labor service. The government provided the workers with food and shelter, but they had to bring their own tools. The workers were typically assigned to specific tasks and worked under the supervision of military officers. The tasks included surveying, clearing land, building foundations, laying bricks, and repairing damaged sections of the wall. In desert areas, they had to deal with harsh weather conditions and a lack of water. Despite these challenges, the builders persevered and used their ingenuity to find solutions. They used ramps and other devices to transport materials to high places. They developed new techniques for building on unstable foundations. The construction of this massive structure required the efforts of millions of people over many years, and yet it has stood the test of time and continues to amaze us today. If you're interested in learning more about the Great Wall of China or other ancient wonders of the world, stay tuned for more videos. We will bring you closer to the amazing stories behind these historical sites and help you appreciate their significance in human history. One of the most important aspects of the construction process was the use of materials that were suited to the terrain. For example, in areas where stone was scarce, the builders used a mixture of clay and sand to create bricks. In mountainous areas, they used rocks and boulders to build the wall. This was done by sending out teams of surveyors who would walk along potential routes and make measurements and notes. Once a route was selected, the next step was to clear the land and level the ground to make way for the construction. This was done using simple tools such as shovels and picks, and the debris was removed from the site. In the Ming Dynasty, which reigned from 1368 to 1644, constructed the majority of the Great Wall that still stands today. During the Ming Dynasty, the Great Wall of China reached its greatest extent and became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. The height of the wall varied depending on the location, but it was generally between 16 to 26 feet tall.
Wow.
This height was necessary to prevent the enemy from scaling the wall. The width of the wall was also important, as it needed to be wide enough to accommodate soldiers and their equipment. The width of the wall ranged from 16 to 20 feet. As a result, the rulers of these states began to construct defensive walls to protect their people from their enemies. The walls were made of compacted earth and stone, and were initially intended to be temporary structures. However, as the wars continued, the walls became more elaborate and permanent. But have you ever wondered exactly how this impressive feat of engineering was accomplished? In 200 BC, the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, connected the various walls and built new sections to create a more comprehensive defense system against the nomadic tribes to the north. Despite its early beginnings as a defensive structure, the Great Wall of China evolved into a symbol of Chinese culture and identity. Over the centuries, subsequent dynasties continued to build and repair the wall, each leaving their own mark on its construction. Well, today we will be taking a closer look at how the Great Wall of China was built, exploring the logistics, manpower, and techniques used to create this ancient wonder. The construction of the Great Wall of China can be traced back to the Warring States period in ancient China, which lasted from 475 to 221 BC. It wasn't until the Qin Dynasty that the various walls were connected to form a single continuous structure. The Han Dynasty, which ruled China from 206 BC to 220 AD, expanded the wall further to the west and east. The construction of the Great Wall of China was a monumental task that required careful planning and execution. The actual construction of the wall involved building a foundation using stones or compacted earth. Another important consideration was the height and width of the wall. During the construction process, the builders had to overcome many challenges, including the terrain, weather, and the sheer scale of the project. One of the most fascinating aspects of the construction of the Great Wall of China is the sheer number of people who were involved in the project. The construction of the Great Wall of China was not just a military endeavor, but a massive logistical and engineering feat. The Great Wall of China is a remarkable feat of engineering and construction that has stood the test of time. The Great Wall of China is a true marvel of ancient engineering and a testament to the power of human determination. Now, let's move towards the most frequently asked question about the Great Wall of China. What do you think? Did you find this video informative? Let us know in the comments below. From mountains to deserts, stone by stone, the Great Wall wasn't just built to defend a nation, but to define it. If you enjoyed uncovering this incredible story, don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow history lovers, and subscribe to HistoroMystic. For more powerful stories from the past that still shape our world today, tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired. This is HistoroMystic, where history meets mystery.